Hey everybody, Paul here and welcome back to our channel. Today we are on Strip in the Venetian, and if you've been to the Venetian, you know things are kind of spendy here, but there is a way that you can get some food here and not have to pay a ton of money for it, and that's called happy hour, baby.
You know, happy hour doesn't get happy unless you can have a beer, and this is an 8.05 on draft. These are about $7 according to the menu. I got two, no.
What?
Actually, I'm holding Paul's beer. I just thought it would make me look like street. Like,
you're double fisting them.
Yeah, I'm double fisting the beer. No, I'm sure I'll have more than one. Because beers are really expensive. We were just at another restaurant and we spent what? Like, with tip, like $28 for two beers.
Yeah.
I was like,
I also got the 8.05, but that's only because they only have 3 beers on tap here.
no, they had like, what would you say? Like Stella?
So they had Stella and an IPA and this. And I didn't want a Stella, and I don't really always like IPAs, but I like 8.05. Actually, I like 8.05 on draft.
Yeah.
I don't really like it out of a bottle for some reason.
You're like a draft beer snob. You know what we need to find is a place on the Strip that has a lot of tap options that's really cheap. Maybe we'll do that in a future video.
Try to find cheap taps.
Yeah, like cheap taps. If
Like
you guys,
like 100 taps and they're all like $5, something like that.
I would be happy with 10. Double stuffed potato spring roll. That's what this is called. And I'm not quite sure what they mean by double stuffed. Do you want to take a look at this? This has got like cheese and bacon, and apparently, I mean, let's cut one of these open together because
How many are on there? There's like 8 or 9 of them?
Okay, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8.
Wow.
I know, that's a lot of food for this. Okay, so it's like a spring roll wrapper that's stuffed with mashed potatoes. It's like, like loaded potato skins, but just reinvented. Instead of like the potato or the skin, like the old-fashioned potato skin thing, it's a wonton wrapper.
It's a wonton wrapper? What is that?
The little thing that they make the spring rolls with.
Okay.
Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know.
Isn't that what it's called? I don't know. An Asian roll wrapper? Like...
Yeah, like Ricky. Yeah.
Not that kind of wrapper. I'm gonna stop now. It's like a spring roll filled with mashed potatoes.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Dude, it's mashed potatoes.
You're like, do I have to repeat myself? I told you what's in it.
No.
It's obviously good.
Is it good? It's mashed potatoes, bacon, cheese, and like like a carby wrapper. I think I need another beer.
Got another one coming?
Hope so.
These look fantastic. Now, I don't know, did you mention that there's bacon on these?
I think I mentioned the ingredients like 4 times.
Maybe I didn't catch it, but I'm like, ooh.
Maybe we should stop drinking.
Mashed potatoes and bacon. Hang on. Wow. That is really good. So it's looks like, got chives on there?
Oh, that's like green onions.
Just green onions?
Yeah, it's green onions.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So it's got
It's a
bacon, cheese. Wow, those are delicious. 8 of them, 9 of them?
8 of them on the plate. Hey, do you want to try the other item too right away?
Wow, that is good. These are Asian nachos. Now, the nice thing about these, and I don't know how many of you have had nachos that are actually on wontons. They're not on tortilla chips. So they're crispier. You see these a lot of times on like ahi tuna nachos.
Which are the best.
Wow. They're different. They're different. So they still have the crunch. Hang on. I'm being rude. Yeah, so it's got chicken. There's the green onions. These are like little pieces of peanut.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, because it's a peanut sauce. the cheese,
Right.
all that cheese on there. It's so messy.
Is it?
What's nice about these is it's not just like nachos where just pile a bunch of chips on there and just throw a bunch of stuff on it. It looks like they've laid the wontons out and
Okay.
then spread everything out.
Okay.
So every chip
Is equally distributed. The toppings are equally distributed.
distributed. Every chip has the same amount of toppings.
From now on, I want you to put an equal amount of blueberries in each muffin. An equal amount of blueberries in each muffin.
You know how long that's going to take?
I don't care how long it takes. Put an equal amount in each muffin.
What do you think of that?
This is like Thai food on a chip. This is such an interesting combination of flavors. And I actually really like it. I'm so glad they offered this on the happy hour menu.
I haven't seen that before.
I haven't either. There's a little bit of heat to it, like my ears ringing a little bit from the like the soy or the teriyaki in it.
Yeah.
It's really tangy. You know, I am not a chef or a professional foodie person. I can tell you, this is good and I like it. But don't eat it if you're allergic to peanuts. Okay, if you're coming to eat here, please note it can be very noisy.
Yeah.
I just got my second beer, which is
It's not
healthy.
only noisy, it's right off the casino,
You know what though?
which is kind of cool.
I like the view of the casino because you can keep an eye. Like, ooh, I'm playing that Wheel of
Keep your eye on
Fortune
that
game.
machine over there.
Hopefully nobody's sitting down to my hot machine. Mall.
That's your machine. You know when it's
exactly.
hot, right?
Or you're on the casino floor and you're like, I am freaking starving. I don't want to go wandering up through the canal shops, which are beautiful and have lots of great dining. But you're like, I just need a sandwich. Or I just want to get a plate of Asian nachos because it's happy hour and a cheap beer. Well, you shouldn't be ordering drinks if you're already gambling on the slot machines. But anyway, you know what? That's great. It's right off the casino floor. And it's actually not far from like the parking lot. There's a restroom right there. I kind of like the location of this place.
Check this out. So we just ate our way to the middle of the nachos here, underneath them, and there's a bunch of rice here.
It's like fried rice.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
and it wasn't on the description.
Yeah, but it makes sense. If
I'm gonna
it's
try a
Asian
bite
rice.
of that. It looks good.
Is it more of a garnish?
I mean, everybody likes rice, right?
I know, but they don't mention it on the menu, so
They don't mention it.
do you think it's then a garnish? What qualifies a garnish versus a topping? I had that conversation with a person commenting on our channel. Is it a garnish or a topping?
No, I think because a garnish, you don't eat a garnish, right? It's just kind of there to look at, like when they throw parsley on something or whatever.
So does the rice taste
But that's
enough
good.
to eat? Okay.
It's
So
good.
it's
I
not,
just didn't expect it.
okay. So it's not like a big piece of parsley.
I'll be honest with you. This would be good without the rice.
Okay.
You don't need the rice. The rice just maybe adds a little more of that Asian flair to it.
Okay, fair enough. You know, I was impressed with the size of the portions here for the price we paid. I like the taste of the food. I mean, it feels kind of corporate. It doesn't really matter. You know why? Because it's good food at an affordable price in a location that we normally spend a lot of money. Let me tell you, I got pretty frustrated looking for happy hour deals in the canal shops that I found online that were no longer valid. So a couple things to mention. There's a limited time a day you can order from this. It's like, what, 3 to 6:30, 4:30 to 6, I don't know. We'll put the hours here. And also, it's only in the bar. So you're not going to be seated in the rest of the restaurant. You're going to have to sit. We're at a high top right now. You can sit at a bar. The nice thing is, you didn't have to wait to be seated. If there was some open, you could just sit right down. So that was kind of cool. I'm still going to be chasing that dragon for the best deal at the Venetian, but for now, I feel satisfied. You know, we always encourage you to tip your servers and reach out to your local food bank. makes a big difference in your community. So until we dine together again, stay classy.